It's highly convenient. If only this list was searchable. If only this list was actually searchable. I don't think it's actually searchable, which is a shame. So now I have use for both of these buttons. This list of supplier stops is not useful to me in the slightest. But yeah, the current trains at supply stops, yeah, I don't care. I really show unsatisfied request. Oh yeah, rare earth oxide. I need more rare earth oxide apparently. I need more ash apparently. Uh more borax apparently needs to happen. So I apparently need borax and cages, of course, and ash and sugar. Sugar. Yeah, sugar. But minutes 0, so I don't really think that matters too much. I forgot to fix the sugar. But oh well. How is this doing? That's a stack size of 200. Well, that'll take a little while. Unless I make the vanadium faster. How can I make you faster? I don't even. I odd. Oh, and speaking of which, once I have special small parts, I'll have a little bit of purple science through the vatbrain. The vatbrain is amazing, and it's here, and it's awesome, and I will get rid of you. And you. In favor of these. Beautiful, wonderful, and magnificent speed modules. Please bring me all 100 in that stack as you get them. Yes, please. On the way. 73. 73 are on their way. Also, I can, like, get rid of those as well. Replace them with 100 of those. Because that is the stack size. I can get rid of those chem plants. That's sulfur. The rest of those. Yeah, you go there. Bring me stuffs. Bring me stuffs. There's stuffs. Hi. So what is that set to now? Crafting speed 7, so it's as if I have 7 of these. I'm producing a whole 1.05 vanadium per second. Woohoo! Yay, a whole one vanadium. Celebrations for 1 vanadium. If only I had... Oh, there's 1, 2... more, 2 more. If only I had the Mark II beacon, the level 2 beacon, because the level 2 beacon, I think, gets a bigger effect area, as well as being able to output 75% of the effect rather than 50. And then the level 3 beacon, oh boy, the level 3 beacon outputs the full 100% of the effect. So that would be absolutely awesome, and is a huge radius around it. So let's see. That's now the equivalent of 9. 9 beautiful vanadium particle accelerators-ish equivalent going. If only we had productivity. But, you know. Yes, and there's more module slots. That's the other thing. The level 2s not only are 75% transmission effectiveness versus 50, they also have more module slots and have the bigger radius. I think it's a bigger radius. So, yeah, powerful. However, even though I could make them, that is a purple science. The effect transmission 2 to make the level 2 beacon, even though I have all the stuff to make it, I need purple science. I need purple. This will be the absolute first thing that I grab. Just by the way, the absolute first thing that I get, once I get my special small parts, will be beacons. will be beacon level 2. Like, not even a question. That is the most important thing to get, is that beacon level 2. Okay, I technically have the vanadium. Maybe I should just tell this to be like, hey, if you have 200 units of vanadium in you, item count, vanadium, greater than or equal to 200. Sure, why not? You can go to your depot, to your depot. In fact, you can go all the way to that fuel station, right up there, to get your fuel. Excellent! Vanadium! Super steel. How in the F am I going to do my super steel? Super steel! The molten is the key. Fuel rods. Like, a whole bunch of stuff I have on my mall. So, molten stainless on my network. Import molten stainless into my mall and process the molten super steel and super steel here. I mean, I did leave a few. I did leave like 3 things here for doing the super steel processing over in here, but I think I'm just going to load up molten, tack on a couple of stations here, 1 extra supply and a depot, providing the molten stainless to make the molten super here. So, you know, the whole idea of putting the vanadium pentoxide onto the train network in the first place is now completely thrown out the window, because I'm not even going to use it here. Or use it out there. I need my vehicle, and I need some beautiful and wonderful rail. Rail would be awesome. Let's grab a few extra units of rail. If I can remember where the heck I am in my mall. Grab a few extra units of rail. And off I go. We have 2 minutes before the break, by the way, so it may end up being that I just get there, and then we will continue this once I return from the break. And that means that when I do return, it's a very simple thing to get all this stuff going, to get non-zero amounts of super steel, and then I can worry about the aerogel chain and put down a building making special small parts. And oh boy, that changes everything. Having the combination of super steel, stainless steel, or the super steel, super alloy, and special small parts unlocks so much. So many things are available to you in a world where you have those items. I need to go this way. Still haven't had that update, by the way, on the turning rate. Still haven't had that turning rate update. So, yeah, Dingrito. Dingrito still smashes. It still smashes. In fact, off-screen twice, I have destroyed cargo wagons of trains in motion. I have done this thing 2 times already. I am going in the complete wrong direction. So what happens when you destroy a train cargo from a train in motion is that it gets set from automatic to manual and stops the train. But it doesn't actually break the train, so the train will just keep coasting in a straight line until it eventually stops, which is interesting, to say the least. But yeah, have I gone too far again? I have gone too far yet again. And my alarm has gone off, so I do know that it is time to take that break. It is the halfway point for the stream today. There's iron. There's the iron processing build. Processing, yeah, 10 yellow belts, 150 per second of iron ore. Into all of the things, literally all of the things. Yeah, so I need to add depots over here, so I'm just gonna park over here, add another thingy. Just like this, just over further away. Yeah, just as long as that's aligned, I think that is. It's that. It's that! But with that, I will be taking a break. I will be back in a few minutes. And I have returned. Welcome back. So, let's get some molten stainless steel put onto the train network. That sounds like a plan. That needs to go over a tile, please. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, power. Power is awesome. Vehicle. You can, not take those. You can take these. Units of rail. Do I have the ability to sneak my way in here? Or, yeah, sneak my way in there, because that's where I need to sneak in. The answer is yes, abso-freaking-lutely I do. And everything is properly signaled, it looks like, so I think we're good. We are great, excellent. This is the Molten Stainless Station 1. As if there's going to ever be additional Molten Stainless stations. Molten Stainless, by the way, also getting the same treatment as the Molten Super Steel, in that there's going to be additional recipes added to give, like, it keeps putting in additional outside inputs to improve the overall output of Molten Stainless Steel from Molten Steel. Not as important, I would say, as the Super Steel one, but still very much appreciated. This here is going to get tacked on like so. If you ever wondered why I build the way I do, it's just so that I can do exactly this. This is Molten Stainless Depot 1. Like, I have all this space here for another, like, 3 if I need it. Or at least another 2. Yeah, like 2 more there. If I really need them. Yeah, you can go. Go, go, go. Go, my beautiful borax. My glorious, wonderful borax. How is the borax doing? Just by the way. Just fine. It is just fine. Relatively consistent these days, actually. I might be able to depend upon the tailings output from there, but anyway. Oh, hey, there's an aluminium reserve here. Hello. Wow, that is a mine. This like very difficult to see crack in the earth gets that to exploit it. Like, huh? Gets that machine. I have never actually built all of the mega mines. We might have to build all of the mega mines at some point so that we can, you know, appreciate the art of the mega mines. I do, of course, need to have a train. It's a shame I only am carrying around the black fluid wagons that are 75k each. When there's no chance in hell I'm going to have that much stuff. overall? Yeah, so pipes. We'll go down here. Also, I don't know about you, but there is no chance in hell that I am actually, or that I have actually built my rails on top of any ore whatsoever. I have in no way, shape, or form built over ore ever. What are you waiting on? Oh, you're waiting on a train to fill with borax. Is that the issue? Oh, hi. Hello, and welcome. It is simply a matter of throughput. It is purely a matter of throughput in here. This actually works just fine, by the way. This is now loading twice as fast as it was before. Because previously it was limited to just 15 per second in each to load the entire train. Now it is actually, at least it should be, going at 30, the full 30 each. Maybe not each, but close to it. I'm trying to think. Yes, it should be 30 each because it's 75. This is a full compression yellow belt of stacked borax, which means that it's 15 times 5, or 75 units per second. This is outputting 60 using these red belts, so this actually just works. I like it when things just work. Something as simple as that. Now, why are you red? Ah, because I didn't do a thingy there. I did miss a signal, and that is the signal that I missed. Now all these other trains can move, too. And yes, this train here is actually for super steel. So it's going to sit there until the end of time. Because I'm apparently not making super steel here. There it shall exist until the end of the run without ever being used, just without power until the bitter end. Because I just don't have use for you. Alright, how far down do I think I need to go for this? Is this free? This line here? I like this line. Can I use this? No, that's not going to be convenient though. This line though, this line is convenient. Let's use this particular line. This particular line is very convenient. As long as it works out. Good. Off we go. To the molten stainless! Good. That's stretched all the way. Wow, that's nice. Okay, now I'll need you to stretch. Yep, that is exact spacing to stretch all the way across that stuff. Okay, where is my molten stainless? There you are, the molten stainless. I need you to go down right there. That is so nice. And of course, this is now going to uprate This is now going to keep on moving. Keep on moving. So I have done the hot air to actually cast the stainless and the ferrochrome. I have not gone the hot air route on the actual steel at this point in time, just because I don't really have that big of a demand on the actual steel itself at the moment. It's not as necessary to do this switchover right now. Yeah. The question I'm thinking in my mind is, do I need more? I think the answer to that is always going to be yes. I always need more. Does not do productivity, because of course it doesn't do productivity. Needs more inserters. How in the hell? I need this inserter. Like, I need this one for the thingies. Yeah, that's what I need. And then if I make it any faster, oh god, that my inserters will not keep up. In fact, they shouldn't be keeping up with the ferrochrome, or just barely on the blues. There. Have everything. And then just because I can, I will add in those to give them the minus 80 consumption. Sure, why not? Minus 80 power. 80% power consumption. In fact, I should really think about doing that, like, across the... Mark 1? What? Mark 1? Why would I keep Mark 1s? I don't know. So, yeah. That's, 75 molten stainless per second. Yeah, about that, see? More. Just simply more. M-O-A-R. Oh, yep, I need the power too. In here, which is going to mean that is necessary. So yeah, I don't have the ferrochrome to do this. Pretty sure. 3 is, yeah, you know, barely enough for the 2 alone. So yeah, that's a thing. Why the hell? Why the hell? No productivity there. We're gonna chew through this, I think. This backup, and be fine. It will be fine in the end. It had better be. Oh yeah, those things. Those are very important things to make the stuff move. Where did I park? There. All right, we're done with that. Now to head back to, or yeah, we're not quite done with that. There's a couple things. I have this little thing called a vanadium depot that needs to be assigned. That's not the one. The vanadium depot that needs to be assigned. I also apparently have not assigned the gasoline. That is fuel oil, not gasoline. Where is gasoline? Where does that exist? There it is. Gasoline. As well as activated carbon. And the molten stainless steel. Alright, all those are assigned. Huzzah. We've done the thing. Now, you there. That is precisely the issue I was expecting. That is precisely the issue I was anticipating. So yeah, 75 units per second of a fluid means that the... Oh, I do actually have regulars. Okay. That changes everything. Slightly. Yeah, I know I'm voiding basically a whole bunch of fluid there by doing that, but it's definitely going to be much better idea to have this be smaller tanks. Do molten MOL molten stainless station to molten stainless depot. Once you have stainless steel greater than 3,000 units, then you can do your thing. It apparently has greater than 3,000 units. It's also... Oh, it's going all the way around and coming back, and then it's going to go to the depot, I guess. Oh yeah, I didn't add the condition. Circuit. Circuit condition. That needs to be added. Yeah, and again, I don't really understand why, but the way that this game apparently works is it's actually doing the right side before the left. It's like I have two output pump jacks here, but it's not evenly pulling from both. It doesn't actually evenly pull from both of these pump jacks. I don't really know why it does that. Exactly. Like, I can understand from a coding perspective why it would do that, but I don't know why it hasn't been overridden in some way to not do that. It's like, why is this the allowed behavior in the first place? Because if I have two outputs, I expect them to be outputting evenly, right? Logically, they should both output the same amount of stuff evenly. No, that's not how that works. No, that's not actually how it ends up working. It does not pump out evenly. If there's not enough stuff in the tank, it's only actually going to output from one of the two and not both, in the event that there's not enough stuff to pump. Because you can't split one unit into two things. You can't split a fractional unit, so it will never be even on the output. And it's the same thing with warehouses. Unless you actually have a sufficient amount of stuff being thrown into the warehouse, it's not going to be able to evenly split the outputs via loaders, for example, unless it has a sufficient input to feed that. because no fractional units are allowed. Alright, back to the mall, where I now need to request that molten stainless. We now need to request that molten stainless and place down the building, making the super steel. And yes, I know I can just go straight down here because this is my bus now. We have arrived at the bus. My beautiful, beautiful main bus, and you can see my UPS at this point is basically 1x speed. Basically, we are 1x, and maybe a little bit under 1x. I need to brake. Brake! Brake, please, stop! Ingrito, stop! Before you smash all of the things. Again. Oh yeah, I have a few hot stone bricks. Just by the way, I have 5 effectively times 400,000 of my hot stone bricks. It's pretty glorious. It is absolutely wonderful. So I need to go around. Around and down. All these wonderful things. Because I will now be adding another fluid. Here. Don't you dare tell me you're too close to an existing signal. You are just fine. You are just fine as you are. Yeah, that's close enough to that exit. You there. You are mall stainless steel. And you are going to be bringing in my molten, or I should say, you are the mall. If I do that, it will crash. So I have to make sure that I close that train requester thing. Molten stainless steel. So there is an issue with train supply manager when doing this show requested train stops thing. If you hit the button to edit the train requester, change the name of the train stop, and then attempt to actually change the priority of the train requester before you update this train requester to the new name, as in close this window, there will be a crash. The save will crash on you because it can't find the old name anymore. The old name does not exist for the train station after changing the name. So if this is open and you change the name and then you attempt to assign the thing with the old name here, it crashes. And that can be replicated quite easily. Actually, I have to click that. So yeah. Yeah, see now it says molten stainless steel here. That is very important, otherwise the game will crash. And I cannot think of an elegant way of having that be fixed. But yeah, so that was an interesting thing I had discovered. An interesting discovery. Wow, I've got a lot of raw speed modules now. Just going to clean up some of the inventory, and now I can bring this pipe over. How in the world am I going to get through here without destroying absolutely everything. Chances are I'm just going to end up destroying absolutely everything. Now I can get out of the vehicle to make this a little bit easier. Do I need anything like solid? I don't. Oh. Alright. I don't think. Or fluid. Do I need any fluid on that super steel? That molten super steel. No, we're good. Just the, just this stuff. Just this stuff. I will, yeah, do that like so. Also, just so that we can confirm, no productivity. No productivity allowed on this particular thing. Let's see. Just thinking a little bit. Alright, let's get the extra signal out of that inventory. Get that in. Get that out. Request. Provide. And ta-da. More stuff. More stuff. More stuff. All of the things. Everything. Everything will be mine. Okay, so once the vanadium arrives, we'll be good. Once the vanadium gets here, in fact, I'm thinking, yeah, a lot of the vanadium is going to that 1K request that's not actually gonna be in use for a while. Maybe I should set that down a bit to like 200 or 100 even. Oh right, receivers. We need more of those. Maybe. Yeah, like 200 or so, and then just pull out stuffs so that I can then provide that elsewhere.